Y'all boys, welcome to my channel. My name is Evander and this is Boosted Cartel.
I want to chop in the joint and let off again. Always knew we was gonna get our revenge. Aiming whoever ain't good, I will win. You thought cause I'm God of this rap shit that I just forget all the sins. Know how you wish, ego is 100.
This is episode 1 into my most current build. I decided to start my YouTube journey with this build because this is my dream car. For those who don't know me, because I mean a lot of you guys aren't going to know me because this is one of my first YouTube videos, but I used to own a Honda Civic 9th Gen SI. It was completely full bolts on, and I'm going to show you what it looked like in the next slide. But unfortunately I ended up crashing that car. It got totaled out right before my birthday, so for like a couple months I didn't have a car. But I wanted this particular car that I got now since I was in I would say the 11th grade. When I was a junior, me and my homeboys used to always talk about, always wanted this car. I was real big on hatchbacks and things of that nature. So, welcome to the build. This is my 9th Gen SI. I had a Kevman's carbon fiber trunk on it. It was like $2,000. Some Whistler wheels. There was another $1,000 right there with an RBC intake manifold, pseudo downpipe, and a Skunk 2 cold air intake. I was tuned by Yash Tune, and I also had a Honda. One day leaving work, guys, this is why it's real important not to text and drive. I was leaving work, looked down at my phone, looked up, and this woman slammed on her brakes in front of me. Yeah, she slammed on her brakes in front of me, and I looked up, swerved out the way, and I hit a tree head on. Thankfully, I'm okay. No broken bones or anything, but the car was totaled. A couple months ago, I picked up a 2015 Mark 7 GTI S. It was for steel. I'm not gonna tell you the price. Just know it only had 84,000 miles on it. The previous owner did have the car tuned, so it is tuned. It has a downpipe with a catback exhaust, cold air intake, pops and bangs and stuff like that. But I'm going to be adding my own things to the build, retuning it, and we're gonna have some fun with it. The wheels, I have some Motegi wheels. I'm not sure which one they are. They did come with the car. I'm thinking about changing them and going bronze or maybe red. I'm not sure yet, but we'll get to that part when we get there. As far as the interior goes, it's pretty mint. I'm going to change out the shifter. The shifter has some peeling going on. The shift knob, I mean. Only 84,000 miles on it. Clean interior. I got to get the roof redone because it's hanging. I got it held up by thumbtacks right now. Real riced out, but yeah. We're going to get it looking good, get it fast, and we're going to have some real fun with it. Let's see what's under the hood. As far as under the hood goes, it looks pretty much stock. I'm not sure what the previous owner has done to it, but I do know we got an aftermarket downpipe. IS-20 turbo, but eventually I'm going to try to upgrade to go to IS-38. We have a integrated engineering cold air intake. I'm thinking about I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to change it out. Probably go to APR or maybe Euro tuning and find a different air intake for the car. For the only work I have done to the car is I have replaced the clutch in there. Now I did go back stock. It was already stock, but for some reason the clutch went out. I wasn't able to get into gear. I had to really force it into gear. So funny thing is, when I put the clutch in, it only worked good for a week. I had got the clutch from Rock Auto, so you got to be careful. FYI, be careful on what you order from Rock Auto. Some of the things can be defective. It is a good, reliable website, but just be careful. I ended up putting the clutch in, fucked it up, didn't torque the clutch down to the right spec, so it wasn't going into gear for another 2 or 3 weeks. Took it apart at the shop that I worked at, and then we noticed that it was in there loose. Once I got it torqued down, it was working perfectly fine, and then it went out again due to the clutch not being torqued down. Due to the clutch not being torqued down the right way, the pressure plate was damaged due to it flexing a weird way. But I took it to the shop. I got tired of taking the car apart, putting it back together. Took it to the shop, and the shop that I took it to, they put a new clutch in there, and it's working fine. It's crisp. So yeah. I had some fun with the car already since I got it. I raced some Alfa Romeos, some Subarus, some other Hondas, other Volkswagens. For a car that's pretty much stock, other than the cold air intake and the downpipe and the tune, it holds its own. But I know it can be faster, so I'm gonna try to push this car as much as I can and keep it as reliable as possible. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think would be the best first mod, and we'll go from there.